chant from verse number 8 again. Mayyeva mana adatsva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva adavurdhvam na samshayah adachittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi stiram abhyasayogena tataha mamicchamtum dhananjaya abhyasepya samartosi matkarma paramo bhava madartamapi karmani kurvan siddhimavapsasi ataitatapyashaktosi kartum madyogamashritah sarvadharma palatyagam tatah kuruyatatmavan shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanat dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma palatyagah tyagat shantiranantaram. Anantaram shantihi tyagat. That tyaga should be done not unwillingly. Willingly you should give up to release yourself. Why do we give breaks? To do some tyaga. When you go to the restroom, you are actually malatyag karte ho, right? You don't feel released out of that atma. Abhi ek pakoda bhi khao, chai bhi le lo, again back to whatever you left behind, again came back. So, but whenever we remove unwanted things from our body, we feel released. So too in our mind, त्याग करना ही चाहिए. But we cannot give up. So many things that are in our mind of the past, we are holding on to it. And that occupies us so much. Our mental hang-ups are too many. In some of the houses, when you look at the garage, it looks like another small version of Home Depot. Some of them are not even opened. But काम में आ जाएगा. Sometime it will come back. Never it happens. Then some of the clothes also. I found one cloth with even tag also. Meaning what? They have not used at all. So many times what happens that we go on accumulating physical objects and mental impressions and thoughts. What keeps us occupied in our mind is what we cannot give up. It may be regret, it can be disappointments, it can be a negative experience, even positive things. Oh, I wish I can go to that same experience again. Oh, I wish I can go back to that place again. I wish I can do that. As even the body gets old, we are not, mind never gets old, you should know that. Mind never gets old. That subtle body is always the same. It keeps going from body to body. It's okay. So it keeps on proceeding in taking bodies because it wants new bodies to experience. So until we come to completely clear off the mind of all its hang-ups, no true Shanti will be obtained by us. Somebody asked me, Swamiji, I want peace of mind, what do I should do? I said, don't keep your mind in pieces. That's the only way you get peace of mind. Not a piece of your mind. Peace in the mind. Manashanti. So here Bhagavan very clearly said, just do not mechanically practice. No. Abhyasat jnanam sreshtam. Jnanat dhyanam. Dhyanat karma palatyaga. Tyagadeva shantihi. Tyagat shantiranantaram. Having completed this topic, now he says, people who are my true devotees, how do you recognize them? Or, if you are a true devotee, how do you know that I am really a devotee of the Lord? Not because I go to temple every day or I do fasting and feasting. That doesn't make you a devotee. How many of you know Indian Prime Minister Modi? Raise your hand. How many of you are known to Prime Minister Modi? It is the same way. मैं भगवान को जानता हूँ, भगवान जानते हैं मुझे. I know God, but God knows me. But here is a section where Bhagavan says, these are the people I love. Is one side, oh, you love Bhagavan, but we have to find out what Bhagavan loves. Many times we give gifts to our children, you love it. No, I don't. How can you not love? Because I love it. Because you love does not mean I have to like it also. Similarly, it's an interesting thing is, we do prepare prasad for the Lord, Bhagavan. Sometimes we prepare actually according to our taste. People give bhiksha to me also like that. And some of them, see, one lady gave and the food, upma, and there was no uppu at all. Meaning uppu in Tamil means salt. It is mavu. Uppu mavu means made of salt. It has to have salt. There is no salt. I call it assaulted. She gave and I ate. How is it? It is called ma. Why ma? There is no uppu in that. There is ma. And even to some of the temples, there is one place in Tamil Nadu, there is a deity is known as Uppilayappan. Uppilayappan, meaning incomparable Lord. Uppu means comparison, like upma, upama. Upama means comparison. No comparison. Upama rahita is called Uppilla. Illa means not. So upama, sorry. Uppilayappan. Appan means God, mother, father. So anyway, poor God never gets any food with salt because Uppilayappan. Poor thing. The very reason, the name does not mean no salt. It is no comparison. Similarly, there is one Devi there in a place called Tirunelveli, right? Tamil Nadu. And what is that Tirunelveli Devi likes most? You know that? Halwa. Halwa so Middle East mein aa gaya, bhai. Where is that? This Devi wants only halwa. We want it. And therefore we give. So it is Bhagavan, what he wants we have to do and not what you want. But therefore here also, you may claim yourself as a devotee, but I'll tell you who is my devotee. Meaning, find out whether these characteristics are there in you, then naturally the Lord will love you. As even you develop these traits, virtues, you will come closer and closer to the Lord. Or the Lord will come closer to you. He lists out in every chapter, more or less in almost all chapters, he gives a list of things called values. Values are those which when you practice, it becomes your virtue. There's a difference between value and virtue. What you seek in others is value. When you emulate that, it becomes virtue. How many of you want to be respected? Everybody. Right? Everyone, when I walk into a room of people, the people who should recognize me, should appreciate my presence or whatever. Or how many of you want to be loved? Everyone. Not loud. L-O-V-E-D. How many want to be loved? So, I want to be loved. Everybody likes it. But do you do that? So when I value something, that should become my value. I should express that value. If I want to be loved by everyone, I should be one who will be loving everyone. Bhagavan, Gurudev always would say, you start. the world will follow. If you want every one of you to smile, what should I do? Smile, I mean. No, you smile. When you smile at the world will smile at you. Right? In the same way, if you are able to understand these virtues or these things which Bhagavan is going to enumerate, you will find you naturally attract the Lord towards you. And a true devotee of the Lord will have these beautiful qualities. So now he is going to enumerate the number of qualities of his devotee. First one. Adveshta sarva bhutanam.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam.
Maitra karuna evacha.
Maitra karuna evacha.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha.
Samadukka sukakshami.
Samadukha sukhakshami.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitra karuna evacha. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. Samadukha sukakshami. First thing he says, my devotee will hate none. Adveshta sarva bhutana. No living beings my devotee will hate. So this itself is very difficult. Swamiji, I can definitely hate nobody except. There are some exceptional lists there. These people I just cannot tolerate in my life. Why it is so? See, the hatred that we have to a person or a being or whatever makes our mind more polluted. And we, with that polluted vision or mind, when we look at the world, we start finding similarity of people. See, if I don't like X person, if somebody looks like that person, you hate that person also. He looks exactly like my brother-in-law. That will also must be like this. Huh? Or sometimes you don't like a neighbor. What by Discourse said, love thy neighbor. Which neighbor? This or that? Meaning on anybody. Neighbor does not mean only the front neighbor, the back side neighbor, the right side neighbor. No, anyone. So adveshta. Dvesha means hatred. Adveshta. Adveshtr meaning the one who does not hate anyone. Sarva bhutanam adveshta yaha. He the one who is not a hater of anyone in this world. And that can happen only when we see ourselves in the other person. Is it not? I don't hate myself. Until I see myself in the other person, I will not I will have zero hatred with that person. Right? Even as you get old, you still love yourself. Your body gets old, but your love for yourself never goes away. Is it not? Even if a person says that I hate myself, actually he loves himself. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Upanishad says, because you love yourself, you love everything else, really speaking. Anything you love because that one makes you love yourself. See, if you say, I love my child, why you love your child? Because the child makes you feel loving to yourself more. If that mother looks at the child makes that you happy. Why the child makes you happy? Because you feel the motherhood out of that child. So that motherhood is you like. That motherhood you like, therefore that is extended to the child, or the child reflects your motherhood. So in all these cases, what makes you love anything is because that object or a person makes you love yourself. In other words, it makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, you love. Whatever makes you unhappy, you stay away from it. So, this logic goes like this. When you find yourself happiness with nothing else outside, will you hate anything? That is the logic. When you find yourself happy and joyful within yourself, without the aid of anything else, then there is no need for hatred for anything. In fact, the opposite will happen. You start loving everything. That's why Maitraha. Maitra means Mitra Bhavaha. What is meant? Maitri Bhavaha, Mitraha. Maitraha, one who is friendly. And Karunaha, compassionate. We show compassion when somebody is in suffering. But this compassion is what? I show compassion because I see myself in that other person. If he or she is suffering, it looks like as though, I am suffering through that person. Then only the true karuna comes. Otherwise, it will become sympathy. Sympathy is feeling bad for the other person. Right? Feeling bad means, so poor thing. That is sympathy. But compassion is where you feel connected to that person. So here, my devotee is Adveshta, meaning one who does not have any hatred. Sarvabhutanam Maitraha, Sarvabhutanam Karunaha Evasaha. He is a loving, compassionate, friendly, unhateful to everyone. Why it is so? The second line is the reasoning. Nirmamaha. There is no question of he owning as mine. Mamatva. See, when I have certain things which I say mine, I won't share with anybody. I asked somebody yesterday also before. So you have a teddy bear. Will you share? No, not at all. When you have grown up to become a 15-year-old, no, even now I won't give it anybody. That means that holding on to things which I like, I don't want to share with anybody. And if anybody takes away, I hate. See, if I don't have that mamatva, then obviously I don't mind sharing with anybody. So, nirmamaha nirahankara. The reasoning why he become adveshta, why he doesn't hate anyone, there is mamatva is not there, ahankar is not there. Main karta hoon. I am doing, I alone can do it, nobody can do it. That kind of ahankar when it is there, then anybody competing with you, you don't like it, you hate it. So, rising up to the point of no mamakara and ahankara. These are all indicators to us. We are not presently in that condition. But we know where to go. It's always necessary when you get into a car, you should know where you are going. Right? If you put GPS, what does it ask for? Where do you want to go? So one person was going on the road and he wanted to go some place. So he stopped by, he asked somebody, where does this road go? Road doesn't go. You go. That is the truth. The road doesn't go. Road is right. It is. You have to go in the road. So if you don't know where you want to go, what does the road can do? What can the map can do? What can GPS can do? In the same way, if I want to be beloved to the Lord, I should know which direction I have to go. What Bhagavan says, nir mama bhava, nir ahankari bhava, then you become adveshta bhava. See, you will become a person who does not hate anyone. When mamatva and ahankar is not there. And at the same time, sama, dukkha, sukha is always same in dukkha and sukha. He is neutral to that. Not that it doesn't happen to him. Joys and sorrows will come even to a realized soul or a jivan mukta or a person who has got realized. It's this Prakriti won't spare anybody. Prarabdha will work even for a Mahatma. Whatever has been done in the past by him or her, because of which the present birth has come into being, in this present birth, such a person will experience joys and sorrows. Body will become old, body will become painful. So I remember when I was closely working with Gurudev, once he came to Bangalore in some place where he has to stay, so we getting ready for him to host him for a week. And then I was secretary at that time, so I went to receive him in the airport. And while I was in the car, as usually he was, where am I staying? So I said, Swamiji, this is so-and-so house. Oh, okay, I know them. All right. Then I said, Swamiji, we have prepared a room below also and in the first floor also, above. I'll go above. So then, he's not able to walk properly. He was coming in a wheelchair. So I was I was overstepping also at that point, just to tell him, Swamiji, you are like, it is my leg. So I just kept quiet afterwards, I didn't say anything. Then when he came out of the car and then he got into there, everybody was waiting for him and all that. He was sitting there, okay, let me retire into my room. Where is it? So you have to walk up some 20 steps above. And he took the first step and the second step. I was feeling so bad. I said, Swamiji, we still made the arrangement for this. No, I'm not the body. The body will give pain, but I am not going to suffer. That's a teaching for me. Every step he would teach, and he will slowly walk. Every time he will go up, body will give pain, but his mind is so strong. I am not the body. Narayan, I am not the body. Narayan will go. So that is to say that the ability to withstand joys and sorrows, it is not just a determination, but also it is born out of strength. I am not the body. Right? So even now when I go to a dentist, they put the anesthesia. What is Swamiji, what are you saying? I'm not the body. I'm not the body. Even when we're walking in Kailash, the second day of the trek, it's very strenuous and hardly any oxygen. So you walk. My only chanting is not Om Namah Shivaya. I'm not the body. I'm not the body. I'm not the body. I'm not the body. Na dehaham, na dehoham, na dehoham, na dehoham. And I find that it is, once you have that ability to understand it is the body that is going through this. Also, joys and sorrows of the mind. Samadukka sukhaha. It is not that it doesn't happen, but you are able to rise above that. And that's why next word puts Shami. Is able to bear, withstand, and also forgive. Shami has two meanings. Shama has two meanings. One meaning is to bear, being patient. Another meaning is to forgive. So these are the qualities of a devotee. Adveshta, not hatred, no hatred. It's unhateful. Sarva bhutanam maitraha karunaha nirmamaha nirahankaraha samadukka sukhaha shami. How many values you have given? Adveshta, maitraha, karunaha, nirmamaha, nirahankaraha, samadukka sukhaha shami. 7 habits of a devotee. Isn't it? 7 habits of successful people. But one verse even is 7 habits. 7 traits of a devotee. Now the question is, we are pointing out, do we have even one? When it's caused, some pain comes because of emotional pain or physical pain, how much you get troubled, unbearable, as though. So Bhagavan says, work on that. You have not come to the point, still work on that. So there is no ahankar, therefore there is no personalization of the experiences in this world. When we have ahankar and mamakar, I and mine is there, joys and sorrows will hit you again and again. When you are very possessive of something, that very thing which you are attached to will give maximum pain. Think, what you are indifferent to, it will never give pain. What you hold on, that will give maximum pain. Whether it's a human relationship or your own physical possessions. Continuing, he says, not only he is that samadukka sukhaha, so he will become mute, he will become so, having no interest in life. Santushta satatam yogi.
Santushta satatam yogi.
Yatatma drida nischayah.
Yatatma drida nischayah.
Mayyarpidamano buddhihi.
Mayyarpitamano buddhihi.
Madbhaktasya me priyah.
Madbhaktasya me priyah.
Madbhaktasya me priyah.
Madbhaktasya me priyah.
Yo is there before. Santushta satatam yogi. Yatatma drida nischayah. Mayyarpidamano buddhihi. Yo madbhaktasya me priyah. Mad bhaktaha means mad bhaktaha. We put it in English, M-A-D-B-H-E. So, where are you going? Sad Sangha. No, Satsanga. With whom? Sad Guru. No, Sadguru. In Sanskrit, the S-A-T-G-U-R-U, because the G influences the T to become D. If you remove it, it becomes Sat, not sad. So here, Santushtaha is Tushtaha, Truptaha, content. So when you are full and content, the joys and sorrows of the world will not affect you much. You have had, up to this you had food, lunch. Then I give you sweet. Doggy bag. Take it. Now I don't want. Because why? I'm full. जो करना है कर लिया, जो भोगना है भोग लिया, यही है संतुष्ट. Whatever needs to be done is already done. Whatever I need to enjoy, everything is done. Only then there is santushti. Contentment is not temporary. Contentment is where whatever I need to do, kritakrityoham. I have done whatever needs to be done. I'm done. There's nothing more to do. And whatever needs to be enjoyed, I've already done that. So there's nothing more. Such a person alone is santushta. And when? Satatam, always. We are only temporarily happy. When we had good food, santusht. When things are happening according to what we want, santusht. Or we accomplished something, santusht. Afterwards, we again go back to the same mood of I want this, I'm so unhappy, I'm so depressed, I don't want. Here, satatam, sada, sarvakalam, always, santushta satatam. And such a person alone can be considered as a yogi. Yogi, so that in chapter 6 also he gave that. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasistitha. Yogi is one who is, first quality of a yogi is, he is not a bhogi. He is not bhogi. Bhogi means one who is seeking to enjoy, experience something. The yogi, satatam santushtaha. And the yogi's nature is yata atma, as explained in the previous. So earlier verse what he said, what? Yata atmavan. Remember that. Who is the yata atmavan? One who knows he can live without things. Tapas karke hi त्याग करना है. Tapas क्या है? I can live without certain things which I think very important in my life. Even without that, I can be happy. When you prove to yourself, such a person is called Yata Atma. One who is self-control, self-mastery is there. And his nischaya, his determination about reaching the Lord is Drudha. Drudha nischaya. Not, I know many people, Swamiji, mukti kab milega. Some people are very funny, they don't even know what moksha is. One place I was giving lecture, and then when I came out, this person came to me, Swamiji, ab mujhe kuch nahi chahiye, mukti de. Ab just mukti de, wo hi chahiye. So मैं देता हूँ, तो अभी पहले बताओ मुक्ति क्या है? कुछ भी हो दे दो। अरे कोई नहीं दे सकता है आपको। ओके, पहले मालूम ही नहीं हो। गिव मी, व्हाट इज इट? आई डोंट नो, व्हाटएवर यू वांट गिव मी। सो हियर भक्ति दे सकता है, भक्ति मिल सकता है। भक्ति भक्त जनों के साथ हम बैठो, इफ यू बी इन द कंपनी ऑफ द मेन ऑफ डिवोशन, यू गेट डिवोशन. Mukti, if you sit next to a person who has mukti, you will not get that. Unless you follow what he or she says for you to do. So you have to, see, if you are sitting next to the food, will you get, hunger will go away until you eat it. All vegetables around. Okay. You didn't even cook. You just looked. That's why I ask whenever I go to some house, did you look or cook? Many of these youngsters know, so I just looked. One place I went, and then I told that girl, tomorrow you have to cook for me, let us see. Learn from your mother tonight and then, what do you want, Swamiji? Dal. Dal? That yellow stuff, liquid one, don't. I don't know what you are thinking about. Sometimes, very scary. One lady came to me and said, Swamiji, I am very nervous. What? I am cooking for you the first time. The fact is, I should be nervous. Why are you nervous? So, Dridhanishchaya, determined. It's not half-heartedly engaging. His determination is very firm because he knows the final goal I have to reach is Bhagavan. The very embodiment of the entire bliss, and he is my own true nature only, which presently I am not able to comprehend, understand. Therefore, I need an external form to represent that. To which whom when I devote, then it becomes my own being. So here, Dridhanishchayaha, therefore, Mai arpita mano buddhihi. His mind and intellect both are with me. As he said, no? Mayyeva mana adatsva mayi buddhim niveshaya. Keep your mind and intellect, then thereafter what happens? Nivasishyasi mayyeva, then you stay with me only. And therefore, here, Mai arpita mano buddhihi mad bhaktaha. Saha me priyaha. Such a person is most dear to me. Who is dear to the Lord? He is dear to the Lord who goes near. Then, Bhagavan is there, I sit there. Bhagavan, aap chahe to aa jao. I won't come anywhere near you. So you go near, you become dear to the Lord. And again, going near is not physical distance you are maintaining. Mentally you are far away from him. You are not thinking about him, then how will you become near? Bring him nearer to yourself. Mayyarpita manobhiti. Bring him as close as possible. Then Bhagavan says, then you are dear. Mad bhakta sachame priyaha. No, yo mad bhaktaha sa me priyaha. He, the devotee, is so dear to me because he has given his mind and intellect in me. And also at the same time, he has become so santushta, so content. He wants nothing. Only when you go to the Lord, he say, I want nothing, then he will take you. Otherwise, you will say, actually, Bhagavan, if you can give me some, you can make me win a lottery, then I will be a devotee. And every day he goes there, says the same thing. Please make me win a lottery. Please make me win a lottery. One day Bhagavan appeared. First of all, buy a lottery ticket. Kuch karo na. Without even doing that, how will you get it? So if you are asking for me, I want this, I want that, I want that, Bhagavan says, chalo, you don't want me. You want only all those things. That's why very few people actually worship Bhagavan Shiva. Grahastha log. Kyun? Kuch nahi hai dene ke liye. Hala hal vishwa. How about snakes? Snacks? No, snacks. Snakes. Snakes. What about Commander? Kabal. So we go to Vishnu because he has a gold. Lakshmi also. Why people Lakshmi? Because he said everybody likes me. That's why I'm called Lakshmi. Everybody wants money or wealth. That's why they go so much crowd in that, Tirupati and Kedar. Kaun ja raha hai? So there, Bhagavan, he is nothing to give. Jnana de deta hai. Upadesh de sakta hai. Sadashiva samarambham Shankaracharya. So he can give that knowledge that will make you rich. So here, Mad Bhaktaha, who keep their mind and intellect in me completely wanting nothing. Yasman no udvijate logaha.
Yasman udvijate logaha.
Lokan no udvijate chayaha.
Lokan no udvijate chayaha.
Harsha marsha vayodvegaihi.
Harsha marsha vayodvegaihi.
Mukto yassa cha me priyaha.
Mukto yassa cha me priyaha.
Yasmanodvijate loyaha. Lokanodvijate chayaha. Harsha marsha vayodvegaihi. Mukto yassa cha me priyaha. Sacha me priyaha yaha, that is same. He, the one who is most dear to me. Who? Yasmat na lokaha udvijate. The world is not disturbed by. Yasmat, from whom? The world is not disturbed. Lokat na udvijate chayaha. Because of the world, he is not agitated. Both ways. He does not agitate the world. He is not agitated by the world. Think about it. Gurudev used to say there are cultured people and uncultured people, two sets of people. Cultured people are those, wherever they go, they give joy. Uncultured are those, whenever they go, people are happy. Find out whether people are happy wherever you go or whenever you go. चलो हो गया, ठीक है, अभी हम काम करेंगे. So the world does not agitate him. Meaning what? He has no intention to get anything from the world. So when I expect something from the world, and when that world does not give me that, I get very disturbed, right? And because of that agitated mind, I disturb the world also. Because I hate those people who don't. When I have zero expectation, then nobody will be disappointed by me, and nobody will I disappoint. Swamiji, I want nothing from the world, yes. But people want so much, they expect so much from me. That happens, people say, Swamiji, I am all, very much evolved. I want nothing from the world. Oh, is it so? What? People expect so much from me. One person came to me and said, Swamiji, I am all ready for moksha. So only I am worried about my wife. Why? Because मुझे मोक्ष मिल गया तो उसको क्या होगा? अरे आपको मोक्ष हो तो वो भी मुक्त हो जाएगी. He is only agitated because of you. Once you become fine, he will be fine. See, when we live, we should not work for others' moksha. Once you never recognize your nature and you come out of this dream, you will find others don't exist. Sorry to say, but it is true. In the dream, when you are agitated, until you come out of the dream, you will never be able to come out or ever be stop agitating. Once you know that what you are experiencing is only a momentary disturbance in your mind, when you come out of that, suddenly you find nothing to worry about then. But we don't. I'll give you an example. I was in somebody's house and that lady said, come for dinner, and I went there. After I went there, she started to cook. I was sitting, I was so hungry. There was a plate full of fruits. Mango, apple, pear. Nobody there. Took one mango. Very nice. Heavy also. Very good. Wax. I removed my teeth impressions from that. I made sure that Paramatyagi. Why? Because I know it is not fruit. Will I have any more desire to eat that, even if I am hungry? Once you know the illusion of things, you become totally detached from it. The world cannot, somebody is taking away fruit. Lel, take care. Once we were in a fundraising event, Guruji was next to me, and then they put a decoration. And then the grapes and all are plastic, that they look like, it's all kept decorated. And Swamiji was looking at, I'm very hungry, when are they going to bring food? Let me eat this grape. He pulled it, the whole thing started coming. What is it? Swami, that's all plastic. Why do they keep it in front of me? So when you are not, when you understand the illusion of things, then there is no more agitation about it. So I have no interest in something which I know that it is an illusion. So that maturity comes, when that happens, then you are not agitated by the world at all, nor you will do anything to agitate the world. Why we get people will get agitated? Because you want something which you are not getting it, or people are expecting from you are not giving it. So when it comes to that kind of expectation from the people, you make it clear, I am not going to do what you expect. Very clear. But we expect you to do that. No. As Gurudev would say, when he used to give lectures in India, exactly at 6:30 he will start. 6:30 to 8 every evening. And he would say, first day itself, tomorrow at 6:30 I will be here. Exactly at 6:30 I will start. Because I am unemployed. I have nothing else to do. I will be here at 6:30. And you also know one more thing. Not only I am unemployed, I am unemployable. You cannot expect anything from me. So, one who is not affected by the world, yasman na udvichate lokaha, lokat na udvichate chayah, one who is not agitated by the world. Who is he? He has given up his kartrutva and bhoktrutva. He has given up his doership and expecting something from the world. Such a person, yasman na udvichate lokaha, lokat, from the world, na udvichate yaha, he is not disturbed. See, we like small children giggling and walking around. Why? Because they don't disturb the world, nor they are disturbed by the world. They are on their own. Right? And their joy is not caused by anything else, but they are bubbling with joy in themselves. But after a short time only they are like that. Afterwards, we bring them, drag them to our world. Anyway. But it is said Mahatmas are like that. Unmattavat balavat charati. They live in this world, you and I live, but they unmattavat, like a mad person, balavat, like small children who live with total joy, expecting nothing from anybody. They do out of innocence, and Mahatma does out of his complete understanding of wisdom. There's nothing the world can offer me anymore, because I've got something which nobody can take it from me, and nobody in the world can give me. That's why Bhagavan said, there is nothing in the world that I want, but still I work. Na anavaptam avaptavyam varta eva cha karmani. In the three world, nothing in this world, nothing in these three world that I don't have as mine. Therefore, I don't expect anything. So that such a person, harsha, amarsha, bhaya, udvega. These are the agitations. Various agitation that we have in our mind is either too much of excitement, harsha, amarsha, dejection, bhaya, fear, udvega, excitement, muktaha, you become free from that. Harsha, marsha, bhaya, udvegaihi, muktaha. So, in the harsha, the excitement, amarsha means intolerance, asahishnutvam, bhaya, fear, udvega, excitement, vimukta, one who is free of that. Such a person alone can be said to be one who is not agitated by the world, and also one who does not agitate the world. Such a person is my devotee. Swami, far away. I'm telling you, I call it as his devotee, and I put 3 Chandan also, Rudrakshama. Bhagavan says, why can't? That doesn't make you a devotee. Just because I wear a white coat, I become a doctor, tell me. Yeah? Would I? Wear a white coat. Walk around, doctor. क्या आपको क्या ज्ञान क्या है क्या? Yeah, I take a knife and open everybody's body. No? Just because you wear a black coat, you become a lawyer? Lawyer. Why do you wear a black coat? You know that? You put a white shirt and a black coat. White shirt means I know the truth. Black coat means I won't tell you. Just because I put a white shirt and then this and then black coat, I don't become a lawyer. Similarly, this cloth does not make you a sannyasi. Anybody can wear gold. Anybody want? I can have the extra sets. That doesn't make you a sannyasi. What knowledge? ज्ञान है, संन्यास का वो लक्षण है ज्ञान और भक्ति. वो नहीं है तो what's the point in wearing the dress? Or even if you don't wear the dress, you don't become otherwise. Isn't it? This is only to tell the people, like a white coat is telling me he's a doctor. That's all it is. This dress, people say, oh, he's a sannyasi. That's only an external recognition. But if he opens the mouth and does nothing, मौनी संन्यास, स्वामी जी मौनी संन्यास, उससे किसका लाभ है? If he doesn't speak a word, out of what? I'm a doctor, what do you do? Nothing. What's the use? So, even that, Swami Tapovanam said, the difference between a sannyasi and a beggar, both of them don't have anything in their possession. But one is out of knowledge, another one is out of inabilities. Isn't it? A beggar also doesn't have anything. A sannyasi also doesn't possess anything. One out of knowledge he doesn't have anything. Another one he does not have. Not that he doesn't want to have. One doesn't want to have, one does not have. So here, what is that which makes what's the mark of this or the sign of knowledge? Harsha, amarsha, bhaya, udvegai, mukta. It's become free of that exhilaration out of things happening according to one's wants. Intolerance because things are not happening the way one wants. Fear out of expectations, which may probably happen. Udvega, excitement because things are happening the way one wants. None of them affect this. That's why he is free from agitating the world, nor he would be ever agitated by the world. Such a person is my devotee. Now, therefore, merely Jatilo Mundi Lunchita Keshaha Kashayambara Bahukruta Veshaha Udara Nimittam Bahukruta Vesha Pashyanna Bijana Pashyati Muda. A sannyasin, you may probably pull the hair or make it bald or grow a huge hair. That doesn't make a real sannyasi. Shankaracharya wrote, at that time itself, he knows, Bhajagovindam time, he knows these kind of people are there. Udara Nimittam, to fill the belly. Bahukruta Vesha. All these Veshas are only to fill the belly. Not knowledge. Uttar Pradesh Kali hai. Madhya Pradesh Bhura hai. Nothing up there in the Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh means here. Uttar Pradesh. This is Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh के लिए काम करते हो, उत्तर प्रदेश में कुछ नहीं है. खालिस्तान, sorry. Let us go to the next verse. Anapeksha suchir dakshaha Udasino gatavyataha Sarvarambha parityagi Yo madbhaktas same priyaha Anapeksha suchir dakshaha Udasino gatavyataha Sarvarambha parityagi Yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Apeksha means expectation. The more we expect, the more we get disappointed. Isn't it? Our disappointments are because we expect things from the people and things and beings and circumstances. More we expect, more disappointment. Reduce your expectation from people, you will find joy everywhere. If you don't expect from a person anything, to that person you will have no joy, maximum joy. Why? There's nothing I'm expecting out of him. The more you expect, the more disappointed you become. It's hard, Swamiji, not to expect anything from people. That will come only when you have become santushta. I am happy with myself. I am content. I expect nothing. Nothing can add, nothing can reduce from me. Then, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So then what is the drive for us to work, Swamiji, then? And many people have this question, oh, if I have no expectation at all, then what will drive me to work in this world? Logon ke liye kaam karo. That's why Bhagavan said, Loka kalyanartam kuru. See, when Arjuna was standing in the battlefield, and he said to him, see, a whole battlefield is in front of you. You don't want to fight because it's all your people. That's what you're thinking, right? Point here is, they are standing for what? They are standing for adharma. Bhishma, no doubt, you revere, respect him, but he is supporting wrong cause. Karna, very noble person, no doubt, he is a dayalu, but standing for a wrong cause. Drona, your own teacher, but he is having a personal revenge against Drupada. If you look at each character, they are there for their own personal revenges. Right? So, to kill them, you should have no hesitation at all. Because your point of view is, oh, my own people. If you stand from the standpoint of dharma, anything adharma, you should destroy. But at the same time he said, धर्म के लिए युद्ध करो, स्वयं अपने लिए, अब आपके लिए मत करो. So keep it as an objective view, not subjective view. So there is no subjective expectation. Will I win the war or not? That was his question. Will I win the war or they will win the war? What is the answer? Dharmo jayati. Dharma jayati. Not you or me. What will win is dharma. If you stand by dharma, then you are a winner. If you don't stand by the winner, then you are a loser. So it is the dharma that is going to win, not you or me. And I am teaching you what is dharma. That's why the beginning is what? Dharma kshetre, kurukshetre. And the final statement is what? Mama dharma. That's how he ends. The last part is also dharma only. The dharma, mama dharma. Therefore, last statement is mama. If you look at the last word, yatra yogeshwara krishna, yatra partho dhanutaraha, tatra shri vijayor bodhi, dhruva nitir matir mama. What is the first statement? Dharma. Mama dharma is Gita. So, dharma ke liye yuddha karo. If you do that, then dharma will win. So your expectation, personal expectation should not be there. Will I kill that Karna? If you go with that revenge itself will make you lose dharma. So the idea here is anapeksha, with no expectation, work in this world. Only when you keep dharma as your primary principle, then only you lose your subjective involvement in that. So what is correct when you do in any situation is not according to what I like, but what is to be done. That is anapeksha. So when sometime what happens? No expectation. Then no, don't work. That is not the correct conclusion, right? If I have no expectation, I don't need to do anything. No expectation on a personal thing, but you have to work for the entirety, for the betterment of everyone. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. That is our prayer, right? That sarva includes you also. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Who is the sarve? Have you done any survey on that? No, survey means everybody, including me. So here, anapekshaha, his mind is shuchihi, pure, externally, internally. In fact, our Gurudev will say your external cleanliness shows your internal cleanliness also. If your mind is pure, your external way you do things or your way you keep things are also pure. Some people are, go on cleaning home. Mind is not pure. So you may think, oh, nice, beautiful house. But mind is full of dirt. Mind is clean externally, it will naturally be clean. So here, shuchihi, both internally and externally. So he has given beautiful pointers here. Without expectation for on a personal, so that's why Guruji used to say, आपके पास झंडा होना चाहिए, no agenda. Take the agenda of the Lord. Don't take your agenda. There's no personal expectation. So one Mahatma went to a Dhanwan or a rich person. So, एक आश्रम, or temple we are building, आपके लिए मुझे कुछ दान दे. नहीं, चले जाओ. Next day, दान. नहीं. Again, दान. I'm telling you, I'm not going to give you anything. Third, fourth day, दान. He got so up, he spat. He was spitting on his face. ये मेरे लिए है. मंदिर के लिए कुछ और दे दो. See that consistency of that. When you are spitting on my face, that is for me. But mandir, you give me something. So there is no expectation on a personal thing, right? So that's what anapeksha hai. Mind is so pure, shuchihi. At the same time, efficient, daksha, dexterity in English. Whatever that person does, he will do to the best. When we do not have a personal interest in any action, we don't do our best. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? That will make the best out of us. But without expecting anything from an action, you do your best, then only you are a daksha. Daksha means dexterity, efficiency. Your efficiency at the max when you have nothing to gain out of it. That is the trick of the karma yoga, or the secret of karma yoga. Karma we do. When does it become yoga? When you expect nothing, but you do the best. That is karma yoga. If you are expecting everything and then you are doing, that is karma. This karma, when it is done with expectation, that becomes vasana. When you, the same karma, when you do with no expectation, it doesn't add to your vasana. To reduce the vasana, therefore, engage in more an action with no expectation. Then the vasana will naturally reduce. When you do action with expectation and then you do it, that will lead to more and more solid and concretized and firm vasanas. Deep impressions it will create. So, anapeksha shuchihi dakshaha, at the same time, he is always above the circumstances. Ud asina. Always sitting above. Ud means above asina. Swami, yes, my seat is always above. Aisane. Udasina means, one meaning of udasina means indifference, don't care attitude. No, that is not right. Udasina means not indifference. Not indifference means disinterest is not the idea here. Sitting above. Above means what? I do engage, but there is no involvement in the result. That is udasinata. Where there is no personal ill will, personal disappointments, personal joy or sorrow out of that situation. As earlier it says, sama dukkha sukha. Similar to that, udasina. Bhagavan Krishna says in another place also, that I am the closest upadrishtanumanda cha, bharta, bhokta, maheshwara, paramatmeti cha apyuktaha, dehesmin purusha paraha. In your own body I am staying, udasina vadasina. I am staying in your own body, watching what you are doing without getting involved. So that sakshi bhav is called udasina. I know what is going on, but I am not caught in that. When needed, I will engage efficiently and come out of it. It is like you try to open jackfruit. Try. What do you do first? Put oil first. Completely. And then you go and open it. If you don't put the oil, the whole next one day, because it is sticking onto you. Why do you put the oil? So that nothing sticks to your hand. That is called udasinata. See, not that you don't work, but you put the oil of detachment. Then get in. You do the work, but nothing sticks to you. In the same way, udasinata is the state of mind where engaging in action, as he said, dakshaha, but udasinata is there also, where there is no attachment to things there which will stick onto you. So when Gurudev used to come to our centers and many places, we are so busy and active and doing so many things, so many meetings and bhikshas and this and that and talks and satsang. The whole week will go like a celebration. And at the last day when he was about to leave, people so crying, why not you stay one more day? He would say one more day, next day I have to leave or not. So then he will say, bye, I will see you next year, and he will just go. Because he sees what? I'm done with this. He always said, once your work is over, not even stay for a moment there. Move to the next level, next activity. That is udasinata. The next moment, again, more people, that set of people in that. After that, another 1 week gone. Move. So I could see in him, though he is so involved in what he was doing, moment it comes to leave, bye. Thereafter, he will not even look behind. Because he has done what he needs to do efficiently, lovingly, compassionately. After that, there is no more trace of it. He will just move. Like the bird which moves in the sky will leave no trace of it. Right? You will not see which direction the bird went. You will never know because it's already gone with leaving no trace behind. That is the nature of a devotee. Udasina gatavyataha. It is mind, no vyata, no anxiety or agitation. Mind is serene and peaceful. His mind is not disturbed by anything that happens or doesn't happen. Gatavyataha, no vyata. Why? Because sarva aramba parityagi. He doesn't start anything on his own. And what has come to him to prarabdha, he will engage. There is no personal ambition to accomplish. But when the world of circumstances bring to him due to prarabdha, he will meet it. He will take it. He will engage in it and complete it. On his own, oh, I want to do this, I want to accomplish this, that's called aramba. Aramba means you start. Arabhyate iti arambha. You start on something. He won't. If it comes on his way, or that he needs to participate in. See, in our case, what happens, the whole starting of the day, we start running. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do this. Many times we were right, but we never follow it up also. Sometimes, when especially January 1st. This year I am going to lot of exercise. That's why it is said when you want to join any fitness club, do it on the 4th week of January. Because first 3 weeks there are the premium rate. Yeah. So many people join. 4th week everything will be gone. Nobody goes there. All your resolution become dissolution. So Arambha always it's enthusiastic. After that you never follow, it falls apart. He doesn't start that way. Whatever comes on his way as prarabdha, he will be able to meet, and therefore he has no disappointment with that. It comes, yes, according to my past, I will meet it and do the best and leave it. Do the best, leave the rest. So that's why his mind is free of that agitation. Gatavyataha sarvaramba parityagi yaha madbhaktaha sa me priyaha. Continuing. Yo na krishyati na dveshti.
Yo na krishyati na dveshti.
Na shochati na kankshati.
Na shochati na kankshati.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Bhaktiman yassa me priyaha.
Bhaktiman yassa me priyaha.
Yo na krishyati na dveshti. Na shochati na kankshati. Shubha shubha parityagi. Bhaktiman yassa me priyaha. Main point is Bhaktiman. Bhakti man, Hanuman, Superman, Spider-Man. And we know by Spider-Man, Superman, Hanuman, but there is Bhakti man also. Bhaktiman meaning one who has Bhakti. Bhaktiman, yaha same priya. Why that? What is that devotion leading him to? He recognizes the Lord's love as the highest. Bhagavan always said, I love everyone equally. You don't receive if you don't come here. It's like in a cold Seattle weather. January 10th. I think that's the maximum cold, right? January is the maximum cold. At that time in your home you have a fireplace. You put the fire. Let us say there you put the fire and you sit here. So cold, so cold. Why don't you go near there? The fire can give you the heat when you go near only. Sitting here you won't get it. Similarly, Bhagavan said, I am always in love with everyone. But you stay away from me. Then you won't receive it. Bhagavan's grace nahi milta hai. Bhagavan ka kripa nahi milta hai. You go near, you will get it. In the same way here, it says, Bhaktiman, he the one who is a devotee coming near to me, he is not going to be agitated by the world's things around, whether harsha, amarsha, as we said earlier. He repeats that point again, na krishyati. He is not too excited by what happens in the world. Na dveshti. He doesn't hate. Na shochati. He doesn't worry. Na kankshati. He does not seek anything. Why? Bhaktiman. Oh, Bhaktiman. He has found all in me. He has become happy with me. Therefore, he is not worried about what happens to the world, and connected to that, may the world give excitement or no excitement. Or if it tries to give me sorrow, that neutrality comes to him because he found the highest joy. It is like this, you take, you are about to drink coffee, let us say. Very nice, Madras filter coffee. Tamil filter coffee. Before you drink the coffee, take 2 spoons of sugar and put it in. Then drink. What happens? So bitter coffee. Coffee is not bitter. Coffee is coffee. What makes it bitter? Tell me. Huh?
Lack of sugar.
No, you have sugar in your coffee.
The sweetness in the
Your sugar level in the tongue has risen up. Right? And so when you drink coffee, that is much lower than that. Therefore, you find that coffee bitter. In the same way, when your love and the joy that you get out of the Lord has become so high, and nothing else will come anywhere near that. Na dveshti, na kamshati, na shochati, na arsati. Not that he will not be happy, except his happiness is so high, unnecessarily he is happy. That's why nothing else will come anywhere near him. That's why we are all given the name Ananda. You know that, no? Ishwarananda, Maya Sukhabodhananda. Why? Because we are supposed to be happy. Otherwise our name will be Ishwara Dukhi. Maya Dukhi. Dukhi ne, Sukhi hai. Sukhi is different from Ananda. Ananda is further up, not Sukha. It is highest. So, that Ananda, because of the devotion to the Lord, has been reached. Therefore, everything else is way below. Therefore, na dveshti, na kamshati, na shochati, na harshati. None of the what others will go through, he will go through that. Why? His joy has reached the highest point. Just like when you will hike up to highest point, from there when you look, everything looks so tucham. It's both useless. Then when you are going in the flight also, when it goes to 30,000 feet, you look at your house, tiny little thing. One car will look. One fellow got into the flight and he was sitting. First time, sitting there. Then, after some time, he looked outside the window. Thing was moving slow. Oh, we have gone to such a height, everything looks like ant. The other fellow said, no, it's Air India, it is real ant. It is not even started. It's really end. No, but when you go to the high 30 minutes, everything looks like so tiny, useless, little thing, insignificant. Similarly, one has reached the state of Ananda. For him, na dveshti, na kankshati, na shochati, na hrishyati. Who? He who gave up both Shubha and Ashubha. Shubha, Ashubha parityagi. Whatever auspicious good things happen or inauspicious things happen. His mind is yogarato va, bhogarato va, sangarato va, sangavihinaha. How many of you are reading Bhagavad Gita? I don't know. It is in Bhagavad Gita. You know that, right? Then complete it. Yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati nandati nandativa samashatrau cha mitre cha tata manapamanayoho Shitoshna sukha dukkeshu samasanga vivarjitaha tulya nindastutir mauni santushto yena kenachit Aniketastiramatihi Bhaktiman me priyo naraha Samashatrau cha mitre cha tatamanaapamanayoho Shitoshna sukha dukkeshu samasanga vivarjitaha Tulya nindastutir mauni santushto yena kenachit aniketastiramatihi bhaktiman me priyo naraha. Together two verses, there is that one idea is given. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Bhagavan has said very clear in second chapter itself. Sameness is the yoga. Now I'll ask you one question. What is the color of your eyes? When you see red thing, it becomes red. When you see blue things, it becomes blue. When you see the yellow thing, it becomes yellow. Your eyes have no color. Therefore, it can see colors. Is it not? What is smell of your nose? Swamiji, I just put a Vicks inside. What's the smell of your nose? Try. Therefore, it can smell perfume as well as foul. What's the taste of your tongue? Just now I had coffee. What's the taste of your tongue? No taste. What is the sound of your ears? If you have some sound, then there is a problem there. Tongue has no taste on its own. Nose has no smell on its own. Eyes have no color on its own. Ears have no sound on its own. Therefore, eyes can see colors, ears can listen to the sound, nose can smell, tongue can taste. See, all of them are in neutral, right? If it is not neutral, then you have a lopsided experience of the world. If your tongue already has got a taste, then you are really not tasting things correctly. It has to remain neither bitter nor sweet. Then only it can taste everything correctly. So therefore, the samatva which a bhakta has got it is such that his experience of the world is correct. In our case, we are lopsided or we are prejudiced. That's why we are not able to maintain the samatva. We go in one direction and hate the other direction or other thing. So here is all the word uses sama, tulya, tulya means what? Same. Sama, shatrau, cha mitre cha. Is same towards his friend or a foe. He treats them equally because he sees something which is common in them. What is common in them? That Paramatma who resides in everybody's heart is in the enemy also, in my friend also. So even as he meets his enemy, he will understand that in him also there is divinity. But his non-recognition is what makes him who he is. That's why Sri Rama, when the Ravana without any weapon, he stood in front of him. Go. I don't want to fight with you when you don't have weapons. Because I'm not fighting with you. I am fighting with your mind which is corrupt. Interesting, I was just finishing, I was doing the Yuddha Kanda in Valmiki Ramayana. Ravana sends two people, Shuka and one more person, as his spies to check on Rama when he lands in the shore near in Lanka. He sends. And then they both go disguising themselves as monkeys. As soon as they reach, Vibhishan catches hold of them. They are not actually monkeys, they are Rakshasa, caught hold of them. Drag them towards Ram. So these fellows are spies from Ravana. These fellows have to be punished because they are spying on our army strength and what we have, everything. The Rama smiled. Just leave them like that. Don't hold them, leave it. Okay. Then they were there. So you are actually spies from Ravana? Yes. They have to admit. We have come here to see what strength you have, how much army you have, what are the weapons you have got. Did you see? Did you see? Yes, completely, without missing anything. If you miss anything, we should take them around and show everything. It is really there. Vibhishan will show you everything that we have got, and then you go back and report, because your purpose is right. He was so casual about it. Why? Because he is so sure. How much ever you have, that is not going to matter. Because your enmity is what I am, your corrupt mind is what I am fighting. I am not fighting with you, Ravana. If you are able to give up your corruption, the mind, your passion for Sita, or you are arrogant, I am ready to forgive you right now. But you are not. If you are not, I am going to fight to remove that from you. See, when a doctor or a surgeon cuts the body of the patient, it's not he wants to cut the body of the patient. The intention is what? What is unnecessary there disturbing you? I want to get it out. And you become healthy. It's not that fellow, I really want to cut him into pieces. It's not the doctor's intention is to cut you into pieces. To remove the unwanted. In the same way, the Mahatma is one who lives in this world. Even if he finds a person who is so corrupt and so evil, he will look, how do I correct him? How do I make him realize that what he's thinking is wrong? Therefore, he is Sama. Sama shatrau cha mitre cha. And even if he is insulted, he is not insulted. Why? Because his ego is not asserting his individuality. What makes us feel insulted is our individuality is not respected. Is it not? Mana apamanayoho tata. Mana apamanayoho samaha. You cannot insult a Mahatma, he never gets insulted. If he gets insulted, then he is not a Mahatma. Because his ego is what is getting insulted. Where one has given up that, you cannot, even if you disrespect, he will not be affected by that. Because he only understands, you do not know, that's all it is. If there is a handicapped person unable to walk and cross the road, you go and help him cross the road, right? You don't make mockery of him. In the same way, a person mentally handicapped, and he says things or does something, a person who understands, poor thing, he has some problem, let me help him get out of it. So he will not feel insulted. Mana apamana yoho. At the body level, Shita Ushna Sukha Dukkeshu Abhi Samana. Heat and cold at the level of the body, joy and sorrow at the level of the mind, mana apamana at the level of buddhi. In the intellectual level, he is not feel insulted or praised. At the physical level, joy and heat and cold, he is able to maintain sameness. And at the mind level, joy and sorrow, again they are also equality. Such a person, Sangavarjitaha, he is not one who is attached to anything that will cause him that up and down, up and down. See, up and down is unavoidable in our life. I'll tell you why. You are in the hospital and your heart is being monitored. It has to go. If it goes, you are out. It's too much of up and down. Can you make it straight? Sure. Take everything out. Up and down has to be there. But because it goes up and down, you don't need to go up and down because of that. You are same. Even as you are same, it goes up and down. Straight. You want everything straight. Then lie down. 4 people will come. Take you. So as in the body level or the mind level, the buddhi level goes up and down, he remains same. Sangavarjita. With no asakti in his mind. Again, tulyaha, same. Ninda stutihi, whether he is praised or he is being insulted. Why? Moni. Manana Shilama. His mind is in meditation. His mind is contemplative. Therefore, these things, it has no meaning. It cannot disturb me. My mind is engaged in the highest contemplations. Therefore, I do not care about how this world is, whether it's respecting me or insulting me. It doesn't matter. It is said that one Mahatma was there and he went to a kingdom and the king was very agitated. He asked, what happened? Maharani मुझसे बातचीत नहीं करता है. I am fought with her. The Maharani is not talking to me for the past 10 years. What do I do? Oh, he gave that taviz. You know taviz? Put a thread and then there's a cylinder. He wrote something there. A mantra likha hai isme. Aap ye pehlo, and you will just wear it, everything will be all right. Okay. The next day, the Rani called him. The king said, no, I have fought with him for 10 days, he's not speaking. What is the solution for that? Wear this, everything all right. After some time, he went away. Obviously, after some time, he got reconciled. Both of them started to talk to each other. So, they were something that the Mahatma has done, that is Mahatma. Oh, that Mahatma came, he gave a taviz and he gave to me also. Oh, you are? Oh, yeah. So, he worked both ways. Oh, very good. Let me see what is written mantra. राजा रानी से बात किया नहीं, मुझे क्या है? Same thing is written in both sides. So it is a belief that there is something going to work, that is what makes them cure. The Bible is, how does it matter to me whether they speak to each other? How does it matter? That is the nature of Mahatma, who is uninvolved in moving in the world. And aniketaha. He has no house of his own. Niketa means house. Aniketaha. He doesn't get caught up in any particular worldly situation. And here we are all grihastha. householders. It is not house you are, it is not you, house is holding you. You are holding on to the house. Aniketa, his mind is free from any kind of holding on to anything, even the house or physical possession. But stiramatihi, he just puts opposite. Mind is steady. Mind is stira, but not holding on to anything else. Our mind is stira when you keep on holding on to something. We find an external support. His mind is independently engaging firmly without any external object or thing which he has to hold on. Santushtas yena kenachit. He is happy whichever condition you put him. Yena kenachit. In whatever be, his mind is santushta. Why, as he said, mauni, mind in contemplation. Bhaktiman me priyo naraha. He is the person who is the most loved by me. So you know how many things he has given. So you start working on one, you will eventually find the others also coming on the way. Therefore here, Bhagavan gives the last statement, Etu dharmyamritamidam yatoktam paryupasate shraddhadhana matparamaha bhaktaste tiva me priyaha etu dharmyamritamidam yatoktam paryupasate shraddhadhana matparamaha bhaktaste tiva me priyaha. He began the question, what was that? Evam satada yuktaye bhaktas-tvam paryupasate. Then, echapyaksharam avyaktam ke me yoga, ke me yoga vittamaha. Who are the yoga vittamas? Who are the best? The question was what? Who worships you are the best, either with the form or without the form? Bhagavan did not answer that correctly. Directly, it's not correct. What did he say? It doesn't matter whether you are worshipping a form or not a form. Maya veshya mano yemam nitya yukta upasate shraddhaya parayopetaha te me yukta tamamata. I consider those people whose minds are with me and having the highest faith with me as the highest goal, they are the best. He didn't say this one or that. Now, he concluding, he said what? Yata uktam paryupasate. Whatever I said now, all these qualities if you have, whether you are Sagunopasak or Nirgunopasak, whether you are worshipping with the form or without the form, do you have these qualities? Adveshta sarvabhutana maitra karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankara. All the way up to this point, as he concluded in the previous verse, ye dharmyam mritam idam. Dharmya amritam idam. This is called the true dharma of the bhakta. Ye tu dharmyam mritam idam yata uktam, as it is said, paryupasate, those who worship, not the form. They worship my presence in the form or without a form, but developing these qualities of a devotee. Shraddhadhana, with so much of faith, matparamaha, keeping me as the highest goal. Bhaktaha, such kind of devotees, ativa me priya. They are the most beloved to me. So there should not be any comparison here. Oh, you are Nirgun Bhakt or Sagun Bhakt. Baga. Nahi. Bhaktu ho jao. develop those qualities of a devotee, that makes an individual come closer to the Lord, in the mind, in the heart. Whether you wear this way, or put an hair there, or the Rudraksha mala, or Tulsi mala, whatever you do, that doesn't by itself make you a devotee. And I know, Swamiji, I have gone to pilgrimages 20 times. Whether you go to Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Brata Paripalanam Atava Danam Japya Sami, then he goes to all the Ganga Snan and then the other things. Jnana Vihina Sarvamadena Bhajatina Muktim Janmashatena. If you do not have the right knowledge and values, 100 lives you do it, nothing is going to happen. For me, it's very disappointing. The devotion should happen in your heart. Bhagavan is there. Externally that you do is an expression of that. If you do not have that and do everything else, it's of no use. That's why many people buy books from here and take it at home and put it in their shelf, become shelf-help book. When you don't even open to read, what use is that book there? Swamiji, रामायण घर में नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए, महाभारत नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए. क्यों? Between the brothers there will be problem. If you read Mahabharata at home, then there will be problem between the cousins and brothers. So I tell them, then Ramayana mein mat padho. Ramayana bhi mat padho. Kyun? Your wife will be kidnapped. Is it? This is stupidity. Ramayana hai, but main padhta hu. What's the use of that? Similarly, all these things you do, but मन में भक्ति नहीं, कहाँ से मिलेगा भगवान? So therefore, ये तो धर्म्यामृतमिदं अमृतम इति यथा उक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धादानाः with faith matparamaः keeping me as the goal भक्ताः ते अतीव most dear. So that is the concluding Bhakti Yoga portion of this section. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastri Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yogo Nama Dvadashodhyayah. This concludes the 12th chapter of this Bhagavad Gita, which is also considered as revealer of Brahma Vidya. It's also Upanishad, conversation between Arjun and Bhagavan Krishna. We read the first verse to make sure that we go back again. Arjuna uvacha evam satadayuktaye bhaktasvam paryupasade echak aksharamadhyaktam tesham ke yoga vittama. Sorry, we will not have time for question answers. We'll do anyway. During Sundays we always do. Thank you all for attending. And taking a lot of interest in study, personal growth, spiritual growth. Now you are in an ashram, really speaking, it's a building. It has to be made an ashram. Just like your house you buy, you make it a home. Right? House is just a building. Similarly, this is a building right now. You have to elevate it to the level of an ashram. So work is there. All of you come together and it is possible. A lot of people worked on this, but it should not be individuals, few people working to make it happen. It is a collective engagement. This is not for you and another person or 2-3 people only. It's for the entire society and community. I talk out of my own experience because when we started, our ashram, as a building, as I said, but now it's a very center of many, many activities from many, many people all around our community. Telugu, Kannada, Tamil, Hindi, Gujarati, Bengali, everybody. Last 2 weeks back, there was so much of Bengali events that happened, the Kali, puja and this and that. Just before I came, we had Annakut by Gujarati families. And so every part of the society, they come and find their home there and do things. We invite them, we make them comfortable doing things there. So this place will become vibrant with such community events, along with Bhagavan Krishna's presence here as Yogeshwar will be here soon, and it's totally up to all of you to make that possible. With your help and with your encouragement and support, it will become a reality. And that's how every center in our Chinmaya mission centers all over US and Canada and other places, it's all done by the people who are interested to make it, right? So it's not an individual funding and then making it, because then it becomes an individual's project. It's not an individual's project, it's a collective engagement. So I'm sure that all of you will come together, put your resources together. Whatever is needed by this facility, please don't mind asking to your friends and your colleagues and others, because you should not hesitate asking. You're not asking for yourself, you're asking for, but when they start using it, they'll find joy in that. So make sure that next time when I come, it should be complete in all respects. As much as you can proceed on to make it full and functional, it will be great for all of us to enjoy together doing it. And I think next year we have 75th year of our Chinmaya mission also. Hanuman Chalisa Havan, everywhere we are doing it. And also, it's very likely Swami Swarupanji will be also coming to inaugurate the fully built ashram. And whatever support we can give from other centers, we will do. We have been doing. And individually, you are also make sure that whatever is needed, to the extent possible, make it possible. Okay? All the best to all of you. Happy Diwali is over. So, happy giving thanks. You have to give thanks with your support to this place. That's very important.